So let's rewind to about 2014. I was starting off my career as a project management and business analysis consultant. And there was this project that we were assigned to accomplish. It was a oil and gas company, and we were there to do some strategic analysis for them. And they paid us hundreds of thousands of rands for just 6 weeks worth of work. I was like, what can I do with this? I can't turn up with this, right? Then I went and I had a conversation with my father. I also had a conversation with my brother, and I was complaining, I was moaning, and I was just blaming everybody else for the negative realities except for myself. And then once they had listened to me crying, complaining, and say, it's the company's fault, it's the government's fault, it's the person who didn't want to lend me money that one time, it's their fault, and it's that auntie of mine who's guilty of black magic, it's that person's fault. Hey, I know you've done it. I know you've done it. Everybody's blamed someone on black magic somewhere, somehow. And then I remember the story of Jim Rohn, where he had a similar experience where he complained about the company that he was in, that he was not being paid a lot of money. And his mentor said to him, that's not the amount of money that they pay. That's the amount of money that they pay you. There is always someone in the business and in where you work that is getting paid more than you are being paid because they're doing something differently. And my father and my brother gave me exactly the same thing. They say they're doing something different than you are. Stop with your excuses. Go out and do something about it. So I started to think, how is it that I can start using business principles to improve my own life? And then I started putting this book together, and basically I came up to realize that the most successful people, the most entrepreneurial people, the highest performers in any levels of any organization, they do not see themselves as employees. They don't see themselves as employees. They always see themselves as self-employed. They always see themselves as the business. Regardless of where it is that they get their money from or who pays them, they see themselves as a business. Because if you see yourself as a business, you adopt a higher level of responsibility.